This library is home to the most valuable book in the United States.
$12 million. You really need to see how easy this is going to be.
I play Warren Lipka, who is he is going to the University of Kentucky under a soccer scholarship, and he's kind of following his father's footsteps, but also sort of seeing that he doesn't quite want to be his father and isn't feeling like this is the life that he wanted, and doesn't feel like he's doing anything special or exciting with his life. So I think he feels a little numb and depressed and wants to do something interesting. And his friend Spencer comes to him and tells him that there's this special collections section of his library at Transit University that is basically unguarded. And it basically gives him this harebrained idea that maybe he could steal them and then sell them, and sort of recruits Chaz, who you play, and Mr. Black, who is played by Jared. Eric is his name. It's been a while. But yeah, it's been a while.
Can I just say how dumb this entire thing is?
How do you know no one's gonna get hurt?
I don't want you waking up years from now wondering what could have happened and who you could have been.
I play Chaz. He's like the last to join the group. I think he's like the most straight and narrow of the group, and he's the most financially driven with it. I don't think he would have taken part in this if it didn't seem like it had such a big reward, you know, money-wise. But he's also the character that kind of tenses up and calls shenanigans at the sight of any mistake. So I think he tries to keep the boat afloat up to his standards throughout the journey too.
You're in, or you're out.
How can I tell you if I'm in or I'm out without you telling me the first thing about what I might be in or out of?
This would be something dangerous and very exciting.
Barton always had his little canteen of tea every day, and he was very prepared, and that was really refreshing. We got to rehearse. He wanted us to live in a house together when we first got there, which was great, so we could bond and become real friends and hang out by the fire. And it was really an incredible experience working with him. Like I said, he was really prepared and just knew what the hell he wanted. And it was really scary because, you know, I didn't know if this whole going back and forth between the real people and us was going to work, because usually it's similar to an I, Tanya situation where the actors are talking to the camera. But this is sort of breaking the fourth wall in a way. And when I explained it to people, I didn't think it was going to work based off their reactions. But reading the script, I love that fact. And then also, now that I've seen the film, I'm blown away and pleasantly surprised by how seamlessly it is edited and how effective it is in creating that much more of a visceral reaction, because it is that much more real and you do believe them. And it's not based on a true story, it is a true story, and you hear it right from their mouths.
Let's do this.
I've never worked with like a documentary filmmaker before, and I think given the fact that he works mainly with real people in real situations and trying to get you know, the truth out of them and make them feel comfortable while they're going to these places and feeling vulnerable on camera, that really bled well into this experience, even in the audition process. Because I remember sending tapes over, and he would, you know, talk to me through it, and he'd say, you know, in this scene, even don't worry about being too big, don't worry about how you look. He's like, as long as it feels real, just go with that. And that's the same thing that we had on set. I feel like, you know, he just wanted like as authentic of an experience as we could all, you know, create together. So like in certain scenes in the van when we're all paranoid and our hearts are beating, right before we shot that, we're like running around.
Yeah.
We're running around.
It's exhausting.
Like doing laps, like jumping jacks, push-ups, like getting our breath up, getting our heart rate up, and it was the first time I'd ever gotten to do anything like that. So it was refreshing working with him.
Oh, you know this from all your previous heists?